Salutations and welcome to Searching for Rankings, Episode 3. Not going to do an S to F tier. This one's going to be a little bit different. Had the idea of trying to do like a King of the Hill thing. I found the biggest one I could find with like as many characters as they could, because usually most of them I've seen that I do the search for is just like a list of like maybe like a lot of like the most well-known characters. Usually it's like only like at least like 2 lines. This one's at the I found this one which has the most characters out of all of them. Some like monsters, others maybe like a one-off character once or twice maybe here or there. But you can see like over here, definitely most likely forgets in the car, would get back in to get, doesn't bother, says it's a hoax, catches it but would be okay, and a casualty of, well, this is King of the Hill Pandemic Edition. Alright, and as usual, they don't even do this in alphabetical order because Joseph's over here. So I guess we'll start with him. I don't know, he's kind of an ass, but also like really dumb, so I'd put him in the doesn't bother, thinks it's rather than just hoax altogether. I'll set as like one thing because it's just like mask, whatever. Just nonplussed by it. Like I don't know, initially I feel like his mother would be more knowledgeable about it, but she's not listed here. No Nancy Gribble. We got his dad. We got Dale. Where we put him? He's plucky enough to survive it. He's gone through like robos and who knows what else for like hunting animals. He wouldn't get it like as a stupid way of doing it, but just because he's still loves his job and goes out there and gets it anyway. I don't know if anybody would get it. He'd probably Ladybird. Hank would protect that dog with his life. There's no way. He'd make his own masks probably just for Ladybird to fit or something like that. Even though I'm not sure if dogs need. I don't know the. Yeah, I don't have all the science. So. But Hank, I know enough of the show for where Hank would just like take a bullet for this dog. I was hoping that would have been the last episode. Like Ladybird finally passes, and the whole episode is just Hank. Do I want to get another dog now, or because he's had that dog since him and Bailey were trying to get pregnant. I'm trying to have a child. So they brought in Ladybird. That I remember from the show. Diddy. I'm trying to remember the names. I'm probably as bad as Bleach with some names. Diddy. I don't know. She hasn't seen around ever since Cotton passed, so he's already a causality, but not of the illness. But if he was still around, I don't know. I won't list them, though. I won't list people who have already passed. But if I had to, he'd probably be in the, I don't know, most likely. I don't know. I have the strongest feeling if he was still around during the whole Capitol riots, Kyle would probably be able to say he killed more than 50 men. You have to upgrade that to I killed 50 plus men. Who are you calling a Nazi? Dude, she's still around. She left, so she would forget in the car, but she would forget maybe like twice, and then go back and was like, what was I at for her again? Oh, right. I don't know her name. Emily. Sorry, it just pops in my head like, Emily. Principal Moss is down there. That's what I remember. Emily. Yeah, the whole monitor, she would be, I could see her being up there. Stickler for the rules as a whole monitor, so if something like that were to go down, then yeah, most likely. I don't know. She'd be like, we never see her parents, so I don't know what they are. They sticklers are. Would we seen that? So I don't know. Roger most likely. I don't know if it's definitely or something like that. Only seen like the one episode where he's like Chris Rock, and then I think he's like seen like once or twice it, but he doesn't get where he works there, but he doesn't get like any other standout moments than that. Yeah, former comedian Cul-de-sac, I think his name was. Or was that his DJ guy? I forget. I think that's what his stand-up comedian name was, Cul-de-sac. And then he's just Roger. And then he works at Strickland. PTA guy. I don't know if that's his actual name. I don't know his name, but he's in the first episode, but he shows up in a couple episodes. He's the one that Hank threatens. Is like, you're the one out of control, Twiggy. So that's what I'm listing him as. Like her, he's a stickler for the rules. He definitely. Ann Richards, former governor, she passed away in 2016. So because she's already not, I put her here with Cotton, so I won't list. Like I said, I won't list anybody. We got a Bill Dauterive way down at the end, so yeah, we got a couple extras. There's like 2 Peggas in here too, so I gotta. Wait, there it is. Yeah, sorry, moving down the list. Yeah, 2 Peggies, 2 Bills. Yeah, like I said, not the perfect list, just the most extensive. Like I said, because there's still only like 2 lines of people. Okay. Ooh, yeah. What's his name? Guillaume Dauterive. Sorry. If the COVID ain't gonna get you, the swamp is. I don't know. Seems like a bad habit. Seems like a just bad habit, bad situation who's in, just bad all around. I'll go to my death willingly, surrounded by my many Fabergé eggs or whatever he's into. My fancy designer suits. Which is going to send Bill into like a whole... He would catch it and be okay, but then after seeing this, maybe he'd find out and just be like, "Oh, you don't want to catch it." So most likely to definitely. He might be down here, but he would get the news. I don't know. Probably doesn't that be up here. But yeah, that's cause and effect. This right here is what I'm looking at. Well, they'd probably get the news a lot later. They don't really, like, talk to Bill that much. Maybe we'd get, like, a letter in the mail later on. It's like, blah, blah, blah. And then that would be, like, maybe an episode, like, he's it. He would be, like, the sole... He's the last of the Dauterive name. I already got a Dale Gribble. I don't know. This is an extra picture, too. Boomhauer. Does that need the last episode? Texas Ranger. I don't know if he's still the skirt chooser he was, like, in the early episodes. That's the thing with King of the Hill. Like, people don't grow up, but they do learn stuff, and they kind of grow from it. The experiences, sometimes, so. Bill, a little bit, notwithstanding, but yeah, that's just Bill. I'd put him around here, maybe. He's a skirt chaser, but he's not malicious or stand-up in any way. Buck Strickland. Buck Strickland would definitely be a casualty. And he's already very old, a little overweight, so would probably, like... Unless he does a bid run for politics or something like that, no. He would, Which would leave Hank to be, like, the, That's almost an episode in of itself. Hank would get the... it's like, okay, who died of this? This is serious. Once again, cause and effect. So he's already looks out for his dog. He'd be up there for sure. Buckley, he's already passed. The Canadians. They're know-it-alls. They'd be up there. He'll catch it. He'll be okay. I don't know his name, but that's what she said, that whole episode. Played by Ben Stiller. Yeah, a one-shot guy. I don't know. I got some weird list. Got a bunch of people I've seen many, many episodes, and then just so he'd make it, but he'd definitely be. I'd put him here, and then he would. See, that's the thing. This is already like He'd be kind. I don't know. I'd write him off as that type. Pad Thai? No, wait. That's something. That's not her name. That's just what I like to eat. That's just my favorite Chinese. Tid Pal. But that's how I remember it though. It's not. Sorry. Oof. I know how bad that sounds. I'm Whitey and I apologize. She's not even Chinese. She's Laotian, like Laotian too, because she's Connie's cousin. That's what I first remembered. I didn't have the name yet. She's not that malicious. Like not like malicious, but not ignorant. Which is why Joseph is here, and she would be like maybe here. Because of her, I don't know. Maybe because of her parents, she would like. Yeah. She's delinquent enough to... Khan's father-in-law. Min's father. Escaped oppressive government. I don't know the guy's name. Again, another one-shot character, but it left enough of an impression to make me think he'd be here. Or... He'd be here, I think. Enrique. Hey, Hank. Best friend for a while. Definitely, yeah. Had that one episode where he was like kind of stalking him, wouldn't leave him alone, but because his wife was leaving him. But it'd be a good egg. He wouldn't take the host. Most likely, I'll put him down here a little bit more. I don't know. I wouldn't say definitely. I don't know. Principal Moss. I'm trying to remember his name, sorry. I'm trying to think of the name and then do the ranking too, but I'm thinking like, I think he'd be among here at first. So who'd be the one to... Would he be a casualty? I think he might be okay. Again, he's not old, but not that old as like him. And again, with him in the swamp altogether, it'd just be a bad combination all around. What's her name? Dottie? Donna. Donna's her name. She'd forget. She'd be the forgetful type, I think. She had that thing where like her one episode, like over emails they were checking. It's like, I think I forget to take my pill today or something like that. Yeah, she that Wendy Williams bitch. Bobby's acting coach. See, there's another one-off that I don't remember. If he has a name, I can't be asked to remember it. It took me a while to remember Tid Pal. Where would you be? You most likely. I'm not sure. I don't know you enough to be a definite. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be like... I gotta feel it in here to know you're definite. Caleb. Dusty old bones full of green dust. Caleb. I'll lump his parents in with them too, even though they're not on here. The whole family would probably be... They were kind of since for a while. I think they'd be here. Until maybe somebody caught it and then maybe they'd smarten up. But initially, I think they'd be here. They wouldn't believe it. Because they were pretty lax with their son for a while. It just seems like... Just based off of that, I'm thinking like... I don't know. Joe Jack. I don't want to catch it, honey. But he might. Ooh. See, this is the thing. I'm already getting rid of Strickland. I don't want to kill any... This feels like I'm responsible for this now. Like if I were like writing an episode. If I was tasked to do, hey, we're bringing back King of the Hill. We're going to make it like 10 years later or something like that. I'm like, ooh. If that was true, I couldn't put Ladybird on there. Like I said, that'd be the last episode. Hank trying to figure out, does life move on and I get another dog? Or is he going to be... How sad would he be? Like, he loves that dog, man. Joe Jack. He's not super malicious in any way. I think he'll be here. At least till Hank like cracks the whip, so. I don't know, Hank being here, and again, after he goes, him being the good little hand he was for so long, he'd be running Strickland propane, I think. That'd be a thing, too. And then that kind of snaps him together and, like, gets everybody else on board, so... Enrique. Don't know much about him. All I know is just this silent hand of Dale Gribble or Rusty Shackleford, whatever. Hey, don't be talking to Gribble, okay? Don't look at us. I don't know, he's pretty meticulous. I would think he'd be most likely. Dale's gay rodeo father. Definitely. Make a fashion show out of that shit, sure, yeah. Like, if you're a cowboy, you wear, like, the the bandolier around your face already. It's like, yeah, just... Like, you're gonna wear masks already anyway. Just, like, class it up. John Redcorn. Peggy Hill. I don't know, she's... I want to put her here. My hatred for Peggy says here, but... Substitute teacher, again with that whole thing. Again, she'd probably be... something a lot... she'd be having a job if the substitute teacher thing. She'd have to go back and find something else to do, so she'd be like... lazing around the house. But yeah, most likely. If Hank's here, he's gonna like I said, him here, just everybody around him kind of pulls up a little bit. Junichiro, Hank's brother in Japan, he's up here, definitely. Kan Supanusenpone. Supanusenpone? Yeah. Yo, Slajagi, Strickland Popin? He would wear a mask. As would Connie. Yeah, that whole family's pretty... They'll all be on board. They'd be closely knit. Lucky. Do I kill that entire couple off and just leave the baby for maybe Peggy Hill to take after her grandchild? Oh, man. It's hard to put him in because his VA passed away. And Luann's as well. I think I would put him here. He might be okay. Luann, again, ignorant, but not, like, malicious or would believe it's hoax. She could be easily convinced and led to be here. But, I don't know, I think overall would be like, oh, I forgot it. Bobby definitely. Bobby's a good egg. That boy would be right on that. Luann's mother? We don't see her after the first season. I don't know if she's dead in the show or not. I don't know if they revealed that yet. I know Luann's father over here. Like you can see him on the right side. That's who I'm basing that on. He was working on the oil rig. Again, that'd probably snap her a little bit over here. Maybe if I put both of them here, mom and dad down there. I don't know. With her, it's like kind of, but maybe not COVID. Him too. He might get stabbed in a prison yard or something like that with the oil rig and shit. There's no telling with these two. Like, could be casualty, but could be not of COVID. Yeah, I got you. Might as well put you up there so I don't. It's Peggy's evil twin, Egep. Egeep. No, it's Egep. No, it's two G's, not E's. John Redcorn. Oh, what's his name? Coach Sowers. You do poorly on that test, you're gonna get a plane magnet. And with the school cut down, dude'd be out of a job. Again, high school coach, but I don't know him enough to be like any super malicious or dumb in any way. I'd lump him here. You would forget. Willie Nelson, activist out the yin yang. He'd be up here. Topsy. I think he passed away too. Like when Cotton goes to the, like Cotton's last episode, going to the, like, why don't you, I think you mentioned that, like, why don't you hang out with Topsy? He's like, he's dead. Yeah, it's Topsy. What's his name? Billy Witcher, I think his name is. He'd be a casualty. I don't know, he doesn't have the dumb luck everybody else. Would be easy enough to, should catch it, but she's got enough dumb bitch energy to survive it. Maybe she'd be like, oh, I can't remember her name, but remember the Halloween episode? You know, it's super religious through and through, thinking that Halloween's Satanism, which is also the episode of my favorite Hank Hill. Is I'm like, just when I think you said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking. I would get a mask. Where would I put you? Oh, what's his name? Dooley. Ran away but then came back. Kid's an anomaly until we get to like that point where he's just like, oh, he's that. I don't know. His probably lump him in with Kayla. Probably lump him in with his parents overall. I don't know. I don't think he would believe it, but I don't know. Ted was on a song? Most likely. And then we got Lenore. She'd catch it, but be okay. Maybe. Almost put her down here just to pump him up a little bit. But yeah, I know Listening it is because they're either like duplicates, like another Bill. Did I put Bill in? Yeah, Bill's up here already. I did him earlier. Then we got this shot. Buckley's already dead. Already passed on the show. So yeah. Hey, that was a quick one. Again, just because if there's a larger one that could find and look up later, if anyone else has one, anyone else has a longer list, I can come back to this and maybe I can list more of them. So I don't know if I missed a character you were thinking about, like, where would they be? You agree with my list, disagree? Leave a comment. But that's going to do for this episode of Searching for Ranking. Take care, and thanks for listening.